Community is connections. We're committed to ensuring people stay connected to the services they need. That's why we're participating in the FCC's Affordable Connectivity Program. Go to allofiber.com/ACP to learn more.
It's time for high school sports on your home of the Dogs, KOOQ FM 98.1 and AM 1410. Today's game brought to you in part by Sandhills State Bank, member FDIC. Dave's Place on East 4th and North Platte, CT Troubleshooters, The Shelter Insurance Boys, Premier Toyota, and Another Round Sports Bar and Grill at River's Edge Golf Course. Today's game also brought to you in part by Great Plains Health Sports and Therapy and Great Plains Health Home Care Equipment, Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Lincoln, Nissan, the D&N Event Center, Larry's RV, Mid-Plains Community College, and Larry's Glass. And watch today's game live via your smart device or smart TV, brought to you by Allo Fiber. Here's the voice of the Dogs, Paxton Gordon.
Hey everybody, it's me, Paxton Gordon, back here at the Dog House as North Platte High School takes on Aurora and the Huskies here in some varsity volleyball action. I know it feels good to be back home. I've been on the road with some high school softball as well as some college volleyball, so it's good to be back here in the Dog House to watch some North Platte High School volleyball as they are gearing up towards the end of the season. I can't believe it. We are just inching closer and closer till district play. District softball starts next week. Can you believe that? I can't believe that. Of course, we'll have all of our district coverage here on FM 98.1, AM 1410, as well as video live streaming sponsored by Allo Communications at northplattepost.com. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for some volleyball action. North Platte High School in today's contest, coming in on a 9-game losing streak. They're 3-15 overall with a 0-2 district record. And again, I've had this sentiment since the last couple of weeks that I was here. The Bulldogs really, wow, the Huskies also brought their mascot. That's actually kind of cool. Sorry, I got sidetracked there. But, you know, you look at the record and you look at all of the set losses that North Platte has had, but that's really just not the full name of this game or the full story of how this season has gone for North Platte High School, because really, again, you experience the Week 1 Jamboree games against Broken Bow and Kearney and then put them in retrospective here to where we are right now. And this is a whole different team, and I think they are just a few games away and maybe just one win away from the floodgates opening up. They've been so close in so many sets. They just haven't really found that finishing ability to put on or to grab a victory like they have been. I'm no kidding, a couple points away from picking up set wins, and they just fall just a little bit short. And, you know, head coach Shelly Byrne talked about at the beginning of this year, you know, some of these girls have come into this year kind of, you know, missing the fundamentals of team volleyball. There's been a lot, as she described it, as sometimes some hero volleyball and independent volleyball. So they're really trying to find and establish, you know, team volleyball. And as the season has gone on, you've seen that team volleyball just get better and better. But here they are trying to keep that team volleyball up and at them, because it's going to be a tough game is something you'd have to say, as it's again against Aurora. Now this might be one of the best chances for the Bulldogs pick up a victory. Aurora's 2-19 on the year. They are on a 1-game winning streak as they took down Lexington 3-0 in their last contest. So similar records, similar statures for the season these two teams have played so far. It's going to be up to North Platte High School to see what they can do here against this Huskies squad, to see if, hey, maybe they picked up their first victory in a couple of weeks and start a trend towards district play. Well, we'll step aside and take a real quick break. We come back. More Quick Stop pregame show. Again, Quick Stop, 27 locations open 24 hours a day. Quick Stop, always open right around the corner. We'll have more here from the Dog House when we come back. FM 98.1, AM 1410, and video live streaming sponsored by Allo Communications, northplattepost.com.
Save money at the pump at Quick Stop with the Dino Pay app. Dino Pay offers contactless payment using your preferred debit or credit card. The savings add up with 12 cents per gallon and even more on Tuesdays and Thursdays with rollbacks for savings of 15 cents per gallon. Huge savings. The Sinclair Dino Pay saving you at the pump. Don't forget Frazzle Gourmet Slushes and For Real Shakes and Smoothies. Gourmet coffee at everyday low prices on your favorite beers.
Hey, at Premier Toyota, you'll find a friendly and easy-to-work with staff that will help you find the perfect car. And whether you're looking for something new or pre-owned, Premier Toyota's got a wide selection of vehicles to choose from.
Plus, Premier Toyota has Toyota-trained technicians, so you know you're always getting the very best in service and repair. Schedule your service and factory-scheduled maintenance today and keep your car running strong.
Stop by today and see why Premier Toyota is the #1 choice for car buyers. Let's go places. CT Computer Services in North Platte is your one-stop computer shop, offering PC and Mac repair, in-shop, on-site, or remote services available for your home or business. They also offer PC sales and service of major brands like Lenovo and Dell, new and refurbished units in stock, and even custom-built PCs. Prices for every budget starting at less than $300. CT Computer Services at Phillip and Willow in North Platte, or call 534-3628. CT Computer Services, your IT guys.
Get the results you need with Red Willow Chemical. Whether you're looking for generic or name brand chemicals and fertilizer, they got you covered. And with their bulk options and delivery and aerial application services, you can save time and get the job done right. Their experienced staff is here to help you tailor a plan that fits your specific needs so you can trust them to deliver. Don't wait. Visit Red Willow Chemical today and see the difference quality products and personalized service can make. Contact them now.
Growing relationships one crop at a time. Red Willow Chemical.
Larry's Glass is better known and has over 40 years of experience in glass replacement and installation. Whether you need a new window for your home, storefront, or vehicle, they have the expertise to get the job done. Larry's team of skilled professionals use the highest quality materials and techniques to ensure your satisfaction. Larry's takes pride in delivering outstanding service with affordable pricing and are on the Better Business Bureau honor roll. Trust Larry's Glass to take care of your glass needs, and you'll appreciate the difference that over 40 years of experience can make.
Your health is nothing to fool with. That's why when supplies are important, you should trust no one but the best. Great Plains Home Care Equipment features full home care outfits. All of the items you or your loved one will need for rehabilitation, including oxygen and respiratory equipment, whether it's for staying at home or for moving around. Great Plains Home Care Equipment, 600 East Francis Street, Suite 6 in North Platte.
Your health is our mission. Great Plains Health.
It's football and volleyball season, and it's time to enjoy it while eating the best pizza and wings at Dave's Place.
Dave's Place is your fall sports headquarters with the biggest games on the TVs, the freshest pizza, and all new drink specials, including, you guessed it, the Whoop Whoop
Dave's Place on East 4th Street in North Platte.
Dine in, carry out, DoorDash, or online at davesplacenp.com. Beginning September 10th, Dave's Place will open Sundays at 11 o'clock. Whoop, whoop.
I'm Jared Remus with Jerry Remus Chevrolet of North Platte. The Bulldogs play here on FM 98.1 and 1410 AM, KOOQ AM, North Platte. We've got the keys to your new car.
This is the Bulldog pregame show from FM 98.1 and 1410 AM. Presented by Quick Stop. Always open right around the corner. Quick Stop.
Welcome back here to the Doghouse. It's me, Paxton Corn, once again with some more North Platte High School volleyball here on a toasty Thursday evening into night. Bulldogs coming in the record books as 3-15 compared to the 2-19 of Aurora and the Huskies. Let's get through some housekeeping notes here at the moment. I kind of hinted at it earlier, but tomorrow North Platte High School football will be traveling to Omaha West Side. We, of course, will be there with our Quick Stop pregame beginning at 6:30. And, of course, kickoff starting at 7 o'clock live, FM 98.1, AM 14. And we will be video live streaming, sponsored by Allo Communications, NorthPlattePost.com. Bulldogs at Omaha West Side. If you remember last year, North Platte upsetting the #1 team in all of Class A, Omaha West Side, in spectacular fashion. And the Bulldogs looking to do that once again, though, currently on a one-game losing streak after falling to Kearney and the Bearcats last Friday. Looking to, continue on with, I think, the strong play that the Bulldogs football team has had, but you'll have to, of course, watch that for those events to unfold. And then in softball-related news, next week is not only girls golf districts, but it's also girls district softball. And, of course, it's going to be next week, I believe, the 2nd and the 3rd, or the 3rd or the 4th, whichever I think that Wednesday, Thursday is going to be. That is how that's going to unfold. We'll, of course, will be there for our district softball coverage. I think last time I checked and I calculated the math and pulled the numbers, rounded the twos, dot the T's, crossed the I's, we were sitting at, I believe, heading to Lincoln Southeast was the last point of reference for the girls softball team in terms of district. I believe that it's going to be in Lincoln any which way. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who it's going to be, if it's Southwest or if it's going to be Lincoln North Star. One of those Lincoln teams will be where North Platte High School will be playing for district softball. Of course, last year just coming up a bit short from making it to state. I believe they're just 2 wins away from making it to state, and they were just so close. We'll have that coverage beginning next week. Then, of course, homecoming on Friday for North Platte High School football. So it is time for some volleyball action. The elementary schools are also here. I think that's really cool. We see all of the area elementary schools. Everyone's wearing their purple as well. Of course, I wore my K-State shirt, so I feel everybody's just copying me with what I'm doing. Don't want to say anything. Don't want to say it, but I think everyone's copying the purple. Big fans of the purple. I'm a big fan of purple, but as it's time for some volleyball action. I hope you're all excited as I am, as we are getting closer to the end of the month is district volleyball for North Platte High School, as they currently get 3-15 on the year, 0-2 in district play compared to the 2-19 of Aurora and the Huskies. And we'll get into our keys to the game before we jump into our Double Dips Ice Creamery starting lineup. Of course, for the keys to the game offensively, you got to pick up the pace. It's kind of been what head coach Shelly Byrne has been talking about all the time. Pick up the pace. You can do that, get the victories, as well as communicate on defense. This is time for the national anthem. So with that, we'll step aside and take a break right here, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and video live streaming, sponsored by Allen Communications, NorthPlattePost.com.
And TV provider. Follow us on social media to know about the 20th anniversary celebrations in all our Allo communities.
Get the results you need with Red Willow Chemical. Whether you're looking for generic or name brand chemicals and fertilizer, they got you covered. And with their bulk options and delivery and aerial application services, you can save time and get the job done right. Their experienced staff is here to help you tailor a plan that fits your specific needs so you can trust them to deliver. Don't wait. Visit Red Willow Chemical today and see the difference quality products and personalized service can make. Contact them now.
Growing relationships one crop at a time. Red Willow Chemical.
North Platte Post Sports.
Well, back here to the doghouse. It is time for our Double Dip Slice Creamery starting lineup. Double Dip Slice Creamery in the historic Canteen District in North Platte offers 24 plus different flavors of hand-dipped ice cream served in a variety of ways. Double Dips also offers homemade waffle cones and bowls alongside homemade fudge and freshly baked dessert. Starting on the side of Aurora and the Huskies, number 2, Reagan Ashby, the junior 5'5", the 5'5" junior, excuse me. Number 4, Trinity Ermacher, the 5'9" sophomore, with number 6, Morgan Calkins, the 5'4" junior, with Danae Nashtigal, the 5'9" senior, Keelani Benston, the 5'6" senior, alongside Nayla Merrihew. I got that right. Of course, I practiced all this, and right as it's time to go, I stutter my words. Nayla Merrihew, the 5'9" senior, and then Kenna Merrihew for the side of the Aurora Huskies. Now on the side of North Platte High School, Lexi Lantis, the sophomore, gets to start as well with Kiela Williams, the sophomore. Grace Ryland, the lone senior on the team, gets to start as always with Trinity Bank, the junior as well. Corey McLean, the other sophomore, gets the start with Izzy Belgum, also taking the starting duties for North Platte High School. That was the starting lineups brought to you in part by Double Dip Slice Creamery in the historic Canteen District in North Platte. As our timeouts are always brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group. You can check out Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group. His new location, 621 South Dewey, Sweet B. It's going to be a fun night of volleyball action here as the Bulldogs searching for their first victory in quite some time, as they're currently on a 9-game losing streak. They have been, as I stated earlier, so close to picking up not only set victories, but an overall match victory. And maybe tonight, with the way they've recently been playing, they will be able to get over the hump and finally pick up that well-deserved victory that they've been fighting so hard to find. And maybe, just maybe, it all begins tonight with the upward trend towards district play, which is happening at the conclusion of October. It'll be close to last week of October, as everybody's going to come get the handshakes underway, and we are just about ourselves to get underway with some high school volleyball. North Platte High School taking on Aurora and the Huskies. The 2-19 Aurora Huskies take on the 3-15 North Platte High School Bulldogs. As also getting the start, I forgot to mention it, Colby Beatty, the sophomore from the JV squad, will be getting the start in today's game as well. So it's good to see another JV player get the call up. Of course, we've seen Sienna Mitchell get some action for North Platte High School from the JV squad as well. So it's fun to see another one of those young players get an opportunity to show out here today, as we are just a bit about to get underway between these two teams. North Platte High School looking to pick up its first victory in 9, as it's currently on a 9-game losing streak. Aurora looking to make it 2-0 as they took down Lexington 3-0 earlier in this week. As up to serve first, it's Danae Notchtigal for the side of the Huskies, as we are just about to get underway, and we are underway here at the Doghouse. The set from Ryland, now to the back side, as there's Beatty, and she gets the first kill for North Platte High School. Colby Beatty picks up her first kill today, and it's 1-0 already in favor of the Bulldogs. As Beatty back to serve, light serve, good picked up on the side of the Huskies, far side attack. Great diving save from one Colby Beatty, and Izzy Belgum will find it. That's now 2 in a row for North Platte. Izzy Belgum picks up the point. It was a good attack on the side of the Huskies, and Peyton Griffin, actually, correction, it wasn't Peyton Griffin, it was Kalani Bankston, but nothing doing it for the Huskies, and I say that they get their point right there from Kenna Merrihew. As now checking in comes Trinity Ermacher, and out goes Merrihew, as back deep to serve Reagan Ashby for the side of the Huskies, and it's going to fly out the back. It's now 3-1 in favor. North Platte High School is up to serve. Going to be Grace Ryland as Kayla Williams now subs in for North Platte as Ryland sets and fires a strong serve to the back line. Picked up there on the side by Bankston. And then there goes Ermacher with her attack. No good. Bounces off the netting. North Platte's able to get it on over, though, after a pretty tough receive. And backside Bankston blocked up front by Williams, as well as as well as Lexi Lantis. That is a point for North Platte. 4-1 to start off this game against the Huskies. North Platte looking calm, cool, and collected. Another strong serve from Ryland to the back line. Set, middle attack. Bankston has to really come in for it as, there's Colby Beatty really had to run to a back corner and get one hand on it, and it's going to bounce out of bounds. Last touch by Beatty. It's 4-2 now in favor of North Platte High School, as up to serve we'll have Savannah James for the side of the Huskies serving. James lets a strong one back to Williams. Set in the middle from Trinity back. Here comes Belgium. Oh, great diving save by James. And now here comes the side of the Huskies. Just have to get it on over with Bankston. Williams in the middle. She stuffs it in between Trinity Ermacher as well as Bankston. There's another point. And the first kill of this game for Kayla Williams. It's now 5-2 with Belgium back to serve for North Platte High School. Looking strong here early on in this set. Number one is Belgium. Lets one fly, another strong serve. Oh, and they're going to say it's a serving infraction on the side of North Platte. So it's 5-3, as I believe it's a rotation violation. As back to serve, Kehlani Bankston is now looking to sub in Abby Kamensky, as well as Addison Euling for North Platte High School. As we get ready to rock and roll here between that one's up in the middle, and it just barely falls in for a point on the side of the Huskies. And now checking back in comes Kenna Merrihew for the side of Aurora. Deep to serve, though, Trinity Ermacher. Great diving save, though, on the side of the freshly subbed in Lexi Lantis. Actually, correction, not Lexi Lantis. Callie McLean. As now Merrihew will find it as it tips off of Kayla Williams. And with that, currently it's 6-5 in favor of North Platte High School. As Williams lightly taps one. Great diving save, though, on the side of the Huskies. That diving save from Savannah James, but it falls too far in front of the next nearest Husky, and that's a point for the side of the Bulldogs. 7-5 here in set number one. As it's Kayla Williams back to server. We got 2 kills on the day for Williams. Strong serve. Great dive, though, from Reagan Ashby, and here comes the Huskies offense. And Kamensky got one hand on it, but there's a kill on the side of Taney Merrihew, her first of the day, and it's 7-6 now in favor of North Platte High School, with Morgan Calkins now serving for the Huskies. Light little drifter back to Euling. Kamensky, and now just hitting it over Beatty. Ashby set, far side attack. Merrihew blocked up front, and it will fall in for a Bulldog point, as there is Addison Euling and Abby Kamensky putting the stuff in. It's 8-6 now in favor of North Platte High School. as Trinity Vac now checks in to serve for North Platte High School with an 8-6 lead here in set number 1 between North Platte and Aurora. Vac. Nice serve. Vac goes to Merrihew. Set. Merrihew, and actually on the near side, it's going to be attacked. Great diving save, though. That will just fall out of bounds. As it was Callie McLean trying to make the save, and that point will fall the way of Danae Nachtigal. Picks up her first kill of the set. It's 8-7. Now in favor of North Platte is quick little 1-2 topper, and they're going to say a lift on the side of North Platte is Beatty. Last to touch it now. We're tied 8-8 here in set number 1. Once again, Nachtigal up to serve her second. Strong one. Back it goes to McLean. Set towards the near side tip. Oh, great save, though, on the side of Aurora. They'll have Bankston with a nice attack. No good. How will North Platte respond with Beatty? Roll spiking it. No good. Set. Bankston once again trying to attack. There's Grace Ryland with the save. Vac. And then Beatty roll spikes it from around midcourt. And here comes once again the Huskies trying to establish something. The light attack will fall in for a kill as Vac couldn't get there in time. And it's Nayla Merrihew getting her first kill. And this is the first lead of today's contest for the Huskies, 9-8. As once again with the serve coming in from Nachtigal. Another diving save, this time from Lantis. As they'll get it over, and how will the Huskies respond? Middle attack from Merrihew. Oh, and another diving attempt on the side of Callie McLean. No good, and that's another kill for Aurora. It's 10-8 now, as that will go the way of Nachtigal. Actually, correction, sorry. That's going to go the way of Kenna Merrihew, as Nachtigal will be back to serve once again, currently at the moment. It's a 10-8 lead for the side of the Huskies. Vac. Middle attack from Corey McLean. No good. Great block up front by Merrihew. And now a little battle of the tips that'll fall in favor of the Huskies to their side. Though not a good set. We'll have that one rolled out the bat from Bankston. And North Platte now will get a point. It's 10-9 with Izzy Belgum. Now subbing in for Callie McLean as Belgum checks in. And Corey Beatty is going to be serving. Back it goes to Ashby. Set towards the far side. Bixson, and she hits it into her own netting, and we are now tied 10-10 here. Set number 1 between these two teams. Second serve coming in for Colby Beatty. It's Beatty. Nice one back to Ashby. Set towards the near side attack from Merrihew, and here come the Bulldogs once again. McLean in the middle. Ooh, great save. Quickly on the side of Calkins. And then once again getting it over is going to be Nayla Merrihew. The quick tip-it from Lexi Landis. No good as Bankston just barely gets it over. Great save from Izzy Belgum, though, to save that. And that's going to fall in for a Bulldog point from Lexi Landis. Her first kill of the day. And the Bulldogs retake the lead 11-10 here in set number 1. North Platte High School really keeping it close with the Huskies here early on. As well, far side set to Bankston, who has it fall in for a point as she just barely hits it off of Lantis' arm and out of bounds. So that is the the first kill of the day for Kalani Bankston. As back goes Reagan Ashby to serve. We're all tied up here in this set number 1, 11-11. Ashby fires. Really strong serve back to Ryland. Vac with the set. And here comes Belgum from around midcourt. No good on that attack, so how will the Huskies respond? They couldn't really get a good look as another attack coming in from Nayla Merrihew. No good. Light tap from Lantis. Here come the Huskies. Not another good set. And with that, a roll spike from Nayla Merrihew. And now here's Belgum once again on her attack to Ashby. And there seems to be a net violation on Nayla Merrihew. And with that, a point towards the Bulldogs. It's 12-11. Here in set number 1. As now Grace Ryland will serve it. Here come the Huskies. Bankston in the middle will just fly it out the back, and they'll say it's a tip, though, on the side of North Platte. So Kalani Bankston gets her second kill, and we're tied 12-12. Thank you again to our sponsors for today's game. Another round / Rivers Edge Golf Course. After golf games, we into another round for some amazing food and drinks. Light serve coming in on the side of Savannah James as Williams gets blocked up front by Tammy Merrihew, as well as Trinity Ermacher. And that's a quick turnaround lead for the Huskies, 13-12. As Savannah James up to serve. 1 point lead for Aurora in set number 1. Back it goes to Ryland. Set from Vac towards the middle. Belgum throws it and gets it. Izzy Belgum with authority will get the second kill for her game today, and it's 13-13 as in comes Abby Kamensky as well as Addison Euling for North Platte High School, tied 13-13 in set number 1. As Kamensky will get the A-OK, and she'll fire away her first serve. And it's just going to barely fall out of bounds, and with that, 14-13. Now the lead for the Huskies with back to serve, Keelani Bankston for Aurora. Set number 1, North Platte and Aurora really keeping it close. Great back and forth action from either side as towards a far side. Belgum, oh, it's going to fly out the back. And they're not going to say it's a tip. And with that, a point towards Aurora. Belgum was looking for the tip call, won't get it, and now with that 15-13 the lead for Aurora as Bankston once again serving. Ryland has it awkwardly fall off of her arms for an ace for Kalani Bankston. That's her first, and now it's the largest lead of the game for Aurora at 3 points, 16-13. As a timeout's going to be called on the side of North Platte High School. Again, they trail by 3, 16-13. We come back here, FM 98.1. AM 1410, a video live streaming sponsored by Allo Communications, NorthPlattePost.com.
Listening to the Quick Stop pregame show. They have 27 locations open 24 hours a day. Quick Stop. Game time is just moments away on FM 98.1.
Get the results you need with Red Willow Chemical. Whether you're looking for generic or name brand chemicals and fertilizer, they got you covered. And with their bulk options and delivery and aerial application services, you can save time and get the job done right. Their experienced staff is here to help you tailor a plan that fits your specific needs so you can trust them to deliver. Don't wait. Visit Red Willow Chemical today and see the difference quality products and personalized service can make. Contact them now.
Growing relationships one crop at a time. Red Willow Chemical.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to the Doghouse. Huskies lead North Platte High School now 17-13 after the second ace for Kalani Bankston. Now the largest lead of this set number 1, 17-13. Our timeouts brought to you in part by Kevin McGann of the Fortify Group. You can check out Kevin McGann of the Fortify Group, his new location, 621 South Dewey. Sweet B as Addison Euling now picks up her first kill. And now North Platte High School will be taken over 17-14. Also, thank you to our sponsors for today's game, Dave's Place Pizza and Wings. You'll find out more on 1510 East 4th Street with Belgum back to serve. Almost falls in for an ace. Now to the far side attack. That's going to fall out of bounds from Danae Nachtigal. That's a point for the Dogs. 17-15. They're now crawling their way back in with Belgum up for her second serve. Belgum going to fall awkwardly off her arm, but still stay in bounds. And with that, here comes the attack on the side of the Huskies. No good. Belgum. And now it's just getting it over Colby Beatty. Here comes Aurora now with their attack towards the near side. They just barely get it over, but almost a collision between Ryland and Euling trying to find the ball, and they won't be able to get it. And with that, a point towards Aurora as that falls the way of Savannah James. Her first kill. It's 18-15 with deep back to serve being Trinity Ermacher for the Huskies. Up 18-15 here, set number 1. Ermacher serve. Gets just barely off of Colby Beatty's arm, so that's the first ace for Ermacher. 3 aces so far for Aurora and the Huskies. And now they'll have a defensive rotation for North Platte High School. Beatty now up on the front line as Ermacher will serve another again. 19-15 the lead now. Back it goes to Callie McLean. And it'll bounce off of her arms. The second ace for Aurora. 5-point lead now. 20-15 with Savannah James, Trinity Ermacher serving again. Ermacher Back to McLean. Now Kamensky as Ryland just has to roll spike it on over. Ooh, awkwardly bounces off of Savannah James's arm. And just getting it over. Nachtigal, Ryland running in. Now McLean, and here comes Beatty, roll spiking it into her own net. A point towards the Huskies, 21-15. Here in set number 1, Huskies now in firm control, 6-point lead, the largest of this first set. With Ermacher's serve, really high looper, picked up by the Dogs. How can they set this offense up? Williams lays into one, and it's going to fall into her own net once again. 22-15 in favor of the Huskies. Set number 1. Just need to get out of this little rut they're in as Ermacher up to serve again. Strong one back to Williams. Now Kamensky, and then Euling pushes it over. Bankston, tap, attack from Nachtigal. It's going to bounce off of Williams as Danae Nachtigal picks up her second kill of today. 23-15 here in set number 1 between North Platte and Aurora. As here comes once again Ermacher. It's just going to fall out barely, and there's a point towards North Platte. 23-16 as now some rotations come in, and how will North Platte respond after that run from Aurora with Kayla Williams now serving? Set towards the far side, Merrihew, and they're going to say a net infraction crossing the center line on the side of Aurora. 23-17. With Williams yet again up to serve here in set number 1, trailing 23-17. Have to play kind of perfect if they want to get back into this set. Merrihew on the far side, though, messes it up. Kenna Merrihew went for the roll spike, a little off balance, and runs into her own net with it, and it's 23-18. The Dogs starting to mount to come back here. As Williams, strong serve back to Ashby, and that's going to be an ace for Kayla Williams. And now it's 23-19. Here comes the surge that we've been looking for from North Platte. They have now turned it back on the heads of the Huskies and are coming back in a strong way. Bankston with the receive. Now here comes Merrihew on the far side. Hits it into her own netting once again. And a timeout's going to have to be called on the side of the Huskies. It's 23-20 in favor of North Platte. We'll also step aside and take a break here in set number 1. 23-20 Huskies lead here at FM 98.1. AM 1410, a video live streaming sponsored by Allo Communications. NorthPlattePost.com.
Kids off. I have to run across town for a meeting, hit the gym during lunch. Jake has soccer tonight, and Emily has gymnastics? Oh, did I turn on the crock pot this morning?
With a never-ending to-do list, it's easy to forget something important, like setting up a life insurance plan with Shelter Insurance. Your local Shelter agent can show you how to create a safety net for your family. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
See me, Pete Foltz, at 501 South Jeffers for a free insurance review.
Larry's Glass is better known and has over 40 years of experience in glass replacement and installation. Whether you need a new window for your home, storefront, or vehicle, they have the expertise to get the job done. Larry's team of skilled professionals use the highest quality materials and techniques to ensure your satisfaction. Larry's takes pride in delivering outstanding service with affordable pricing and are on the Better Business Bureau honor roll. Trust Larry's Glass to take care of your glass needs, and you'll appreciate the difference that over 40 years of experience can make.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to the Doghouse after the timeout. A point goes the way of Aurora off the kill from Taney Merrihew is back to serve with it. Now comes Morgan Calkins. As here comes McLean. As Cora McLean finds her first kill, and the Bulldogs now trail by 3, 24-21. Again, our timeouts brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortifying Group. You can check out Kevin McGann and the Fortifying Group. His new location, 621 South Dewey, Suite B, with Trinity Vac up to serve. Again, match point for the Huskies, 24-21. Vac back to Ashby. Set towards the near side from Nachtigal, and it's going to bounce off of Colby Beatty, and that is a set 1 victory going the way of Aurora. 25-21. The Bulldogs just barely, almost were able to come back, though couldn't do so. It's now time to move on to set number 2 with Aurora leading 1-0. We come back here, FM 98.1 AM 1410, a video live streaming sponsored by Allo Communications and NorthPlattePost.com.
For a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, look no further than Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln. For your next vehicle, look online 24/7 at BillSummers.com. Bill Summers is Western Nebraska's leasing headquarters, and they have aggressive financing to get you into the vehicle you've been dreaming of. Check out all the inventory at BillSummers.com anytime. Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln, where families are our business. Highway 83 and Walker Road in North Platte, and online 24/7 at BillSummers.com.
The DNN Event Center wishes everyone a great school year. Fall can mean weather changes and canceled practices. The DNN offers hourly rentals for all types of sports practices, including turf, courts, batting cages, and equipment usage. Watch Facebook for CYS League information to get your 3rd through 6th grader registered for football, volleyball, basketball, and wrestling for the 2023-2024 season. Call the DNN Event Center to schedule your team's practice times and for more league information.
The North Platte Public Schools prepares all students to be productive, responsible citizens in a safe, caring, supporting learning environment with caring staff, engaging curriculum, clean facilities, and updated technology. You can rely on our schools giving your child the tools they need for a successful future. For more information, including enrollment and career opportunities, visit nppsd.org. North Platte Public Schools. Communicate, connect, commit.
Your health is nothing to fool with. That's why when supplies are important, you should trust no one but the best. Great Plains Home Care Equipment features full home care outfits. All of the items you or your loved one will need for rehabilitation, including oxygen and respiratory equipment, whether it's for staying at home or for moving around. Great Plains Home Care Equipment, 600 East Francis Street, Suite 6 in North Platte.
Your health is our mission. Great Plains Health.
Are you tired of lousy internet and faceless customer service? It's time to experience local, honest, hassle-free, and exceptional. That's the Allo promise. We not only provide crazy fast fiber internet, crystal clear TV, and dependable phone service, but we choose to become a part of the communities we serve and love when everyone calls or stops by our store to say Allo. So don't settle for mediocre, settle for exceptional with Allo. Visit us at allofiber.com/local.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to the Doghouse. North Platte High School currently at the moment is trailing in 1-0 sets to the side of Aurora and the Huskies. Again, 1-0, a 25-21 victory for Aurora. Our timeouts brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group. You can check out Kevin McGann, the Fortify Group, his new location, 621 South Dewey, Suite B. As well as I say that, an ace from Trinity Vac to start off set number 2. And our timeouts and our sponsors are Sandhill State Bank, the most committed brand in banking with locations in North Platte, Ogallala, Grant, and many more. Head to sandhillstate.com for a full list of services and locations. Oh, and they're going to say that's just going to be tipped on the side of North Platte, as that attack will fall the way of today. Nachtigal, as now she'll be up to serve as we're tied 1-1. Set number 2. Again, Bulldogs fell in set number 1, 25-21. I love what I'm seeing for North Platte High School. Even though they fell in that set, offense looks much faster. And just a couple of defensive mistakes, as that's going to be an ace for Nachtigal, as that just barely bounces off of Lexi Lantis as she went for the diving save. And with that, it's 2-1 now in favor of the Huskies. As Nachtigal fires back to Ryland. Set from Vac, middle attack from McLean, blocked up front by Merrihew, as now bad set. Now Lance is a little too far away, couldn't get to the net in time, and a point towards the Huskies. It's 3-1 now in favor of Aurora. Snatch to goal. Third serve. Ooh, just barely tips over for an ace. I mean, she couldn't have hit it any better, as that's an ace. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Huskies. Nothing North Platte can do there, as Nachtigal hits the top of the net, and that falls in for an easy ace. But I say that, great save from Belgium on the back line, as McLean's able to just get it over off of a strong hit from Nachtigal. Bankston on the far side has it tipped up front, and it'll get back over on the side of the Huskies. Bankston will try once again and put right back down by Corey McLean. And now North Platte gets a point back. It's 4-2 with Colby Beatty now back to serve for North Platte. They trail by 2, 4-2, and now here comes the set towards the near side attack from the side, I believe, of Kenna Merrihew, and it's a point. And now another kill for Merrihew. That's her 4th. It's 5-2 in favor of the Huskies. Back to serve Reagan Ashby. That was going to fly way out the back, and that's a point towards North Platte. 5-3 on a service error. So Kayla Williams checks in now for Corey McLean as Grace Ryland back to serve for North Platte High School. 5-3 the lead. As Ryland, strong serve, just going to go out of bounds. Didn't get all of her hand on it, and it drifts out of bounds. It's now 6-3 in favor of the Huskies as big substitution. The Savannah James as well as Taney Merrihew sub in for Aurora as it's back to serve Savannah James. A 6-3 lead for Aurora here in set number 2. They have a 1-0 set lead over the Bulldogs as Beatty really had to reach to save it, and it will not be saved by North Platte. It might have fallen out of bounds. It was mighty close, but Beatty went for the save, and North Platte couldn't recover, and it's now 7-3 in favor of the Huskies. James, second serve. Back to Beatty, receives it better that time. Now Williams lines it up and lays it down, but there's Savannah James to save it. And now Bankston on the far side gets it blocked up front by Lexi Lantis and Kiela Williams. It's 7-4 now in favor of the Huskies as back to serve Lexi Lantis for North Platte High School, trailing by 3, 7-4. Lantis, powerful serve. Back goes to Notchtagal. Excuse me, that's Ermacher as coming up for the attack and just falling out of the hands of Beatty for a point on that far side. Trying to find the number. I believe, correction, that's going to be Taney Merrihew for her 3rd kill as Bankston back to serve. Set. Williams in the middle. Oh, just barely goes out of bounds. Point towards the Huskies, 9-4 now. 6-point lead here in set number 2 as Bankston back once again to serve. Back to Ryland. Now here comes Belgium. Just have to push it on over if the set a little too far back. As the attack, good there is Beatty to save it. Now how North Platte respond as Williams a little far back, had to really lay into it, but she's able to get it over. And now the same on the side of the Huskies, but they couldn't do it. As Taney Merrihew tried it, but couldn't get it, but that's a point towards North Platte. 9-5 as it's Izzy Belgium back to serve for this Bulldog squad. Belgium almost falls in for another ace. Izzy Belgium has fallen so close to getting an ace as that's a point. 2 hits on the side. Taney Merrihew, and now it's another point towards the Dogs. Back to a 3-point lead. 9-6 as it's Belgium once again serving. Back to Bankston. Set towards the middle. Good block up front though by Williams to get her fingertips on it as Beatty lays into one. Ashby's there to save it. Here comes the Huskies' far side attack. Blocked up front and it just barely falls out of bounds. Another good block from the Bulldogs defense, and it'll be a point towards Aurora. 10-6. With checking in now comes Callie McLean and Trinity Ermacher deep to serve for Aurora. 10-6 the lead in set 2. North Platte fell in set number 1, 25-21. Middle set, here comes Beatty, and finds the mark. Colby Beatty with her 2nd kill. And now it's 10-7 as it's Kiela Williams now up to serve for the Bulldogs. 10-7. And keeping themselves in this game after falling down early. Far side attack from Notchtagal. It will just unfortunately fall out of bounds after being hit, I believe, by Corey McLean, and it's a point toward the Huskies. 11-7 as Ryland checks in for Williams, and now deep to serve Morgan Culkins for the Huskies. 11-7, Culkins. Light serve to Ryland. Now the set from Kamensky. Near side Euling. Great diving save from Bankston, close to the netting. So just having to get it on over and just barely does so is Reagan Ashby. Middle attack from McLean. Ashby with another good save. And here comes Notchtagal and the Huskies. That light attack no good. How will North Platte respond? Beatty to Bankston. And now Huskies on the offensive. Tip. Great save by Euling. Good defensive and back and forth action between these two teams. As Ashby's there to save it once again. Aurora looking to, oh! The set on the side of Morgan Culkins falls in between Kenna Merrihew as well as Nayla Merrihew, and because of that, a point falls between North Platte. A great back and forth between those two teams. And now that fell the way of the Bulldogs, 11-8 with Trinity Vac up to serve. Strong serve back to Merrihew. Oh, it will fall in for a Bulldog point. Off of not good defensive set from the Huskies. It's 11-9 now as the Dogs once again just are so close to tying this one up, battling back nicely. Back to Notchtagal, set. Middle attack from Kenna Merrihew. And they're going to say it's a point towards North Platte. Off of the out-of-bounds hit from Kenna Merrihew. And now it's 11-10. The Dogs battling back. Vac, another serve. And it's going to fall in for an ace. Trinity Vac picks up her second ace today. And we are tied 11-11 here in this set number 2. Again, Aurora won set number 1, 25-21. As here comes Trinity Vac. That time a little too much mustard behind that attack, and it's point towards the Huskies. 12-11 with Janae Notchtagal. 12-11, Notchtagal had that impressive serving stint in set number 1 that resulted in a lot of points, and I say that once again, she collects her third ace. It's now 13-11, and now a sub's going to come in for North Platte High as out comes Callie McLean, and checking now in J.C. Burke from North Platte High School. Back goes to Ryland. Set. Middle attack from Corey McLean. Ooh, it just barely gets saved on the side of the Huskies as pushed over by Bankston. Burke with the receive. And now Beatty with the attack. Great save from Notchtagal. Here come the Huskies. Bankston again. Another good save from the sophomore. Beatty goes on the offensive, blocked up front. And it's going to be saved on the side of the Huskies. They'll try to attack with Bankston, who flies it out the back. Point towards North Platte. How about Colby Beatty holding her own on the defensive side and then also getting her offense in as now out comes J.C. Burke and Izzy Belgum to check in for North Platte with back to serve Colby Beatty. Oh, just barely falls out on that serve. Just barely out of bounds. It's 14-12 now in favor of the Huskies as it's Reagan Ashby now serving for the side of Aurora. Ashby lets it fly, and that's going to go out the back. So back-to-back service errors from either side. It's 14-13 with now Corey McLean up to serve, and now Kayla Williams subs in. 14-13, McLean serves it. Back to Notchtagal. Now to the far side, Ermacher. Great diving save from McLean, and now here comes the Dogs with Williams. Another good save from the Huskies. They'll have to get it on over after a not good receive. Another great save from McLean. Some congestion on the near side offensively for the Dogs, but they're able to get it on over. As in the middle, it's Ermacher. Good save from Vang. Good back and forth action as Belgum attacks. No good. Far side, Bankston light attack. Another great save from Trinity Vang. Here comes North Platte. Bam! One Izzy Belgum, and it's going to be blocked down on the side of Ayla Merrihew, and that's a point towards Aurora. 15-13. Good set, though, from Corey McLean on the defensive side as she subs out for North Platte. Big substitutions for the Huskies with Savannah James now serving. Got one kill on the day. Back to Beatty. Now Vac. And then on the far side, Lexi Lantis to Ashby. Here come the Huskies. Near side attack will just fall in between Williams as that will go the side of Janie Merrihew, her 4th kill today. It's now a 3-point lead, 16-13 for the Huskies. As here comes Savannah James. Back to Beatty. Gonna get low for it, but she got it. Williams now will line it on up. Ashby collects it. Running for it was Savannah James, and great save from Belgium on the one-hander. And now she'll go on the offensive, and it'll be tipped back down on the side. Taney Merrihew, 17-13 now as Savannah James going on a roll and a spree with her serves. 17-13, James. Back to Beatty. Now Vac. Williams on the offensive, lays into one, but there's Ashby to save it. Great defensive awareness. Is that one will be put back down by Williams? And it's going to be 4 hits. Great stuff from Kayla Williams on the defensive side. Again, I'm really impressed by this Bulldogs defensive front. You know, we talked at the beginning of the season how they're not the tallest team defensively up front, but man, they are showing some guts down there as they've just put on block after block, as that one's going to be skying out the back on the serve from Lexi Lantis. And with that, 18-14 as it's up to serve, going to be Kalani Bankston. For Aurora, Bankston with a 4-point lead. Back to Ryland. Now Kamensky and Belgium with the attack. He'll just still barely stay in bounds. How will the spawn on the side of the Huskies skied out by Trinity Ermacher, and that's a point toward the Dogs. 18-15 with Izzy Belgium now deep to serve for North Platte High. It's Belgium lets it fly back to Bankston. James had to really run on to get it. Not a good set offensively as it's put down once again by North Platte. This time Addison Yoling. 18-16. The Huskies lead, and they'll call it timeout as North Platte has battled their way back in. Just now trailing by 2, 18-16. We'll have more when we come back here to the Doghouse on FM 98.1, AM 1410, and video live streaming sponsored by Owl Communications, NorthPlattePost.com.
Nothing to fool with. That's why when supplies are important, you should trust no one but the best. Great Plains Home Care Equipment features full home care outfits. All of the items you or your loved one will need for rehabilitation, including oxygen and respiratory equipment, whether it's for staying at home or for moving around. Great Plains Home Care Equipment, 600 East Francis Street, Suite 6 in North Platte.
Your health is our mission. Great Plains Health.
Are you in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV? Look no further than Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln for your next vehicle. Look online 24/7 at BillSummers.com. Bill Summers is Western Nebraska's leasing headquarters, and they have aggressive financing to get you into the vehicle you've been dreaming of. Check out all the inventory at BillSummers.com anytime. Bill Summers Ford, Honda, Nissan, Lincoln, where families are our business. Highway 83 and Walker Road in North Platte, and online 24/7 at BillSummers.com.
North Platte Post Sports.
Well, back here in North Platte High School is the attack from Beatty. No good as Huskies and the Dogs battling in it right now. 18-16 lead in favor of Aurora, and they also have a 1-set lead. We're in set number 2 as Izzy Belgium with a nice receive on the attack. Williams on the quicker. Oh, no good as another great diving save coming in from Taney Merrihew. As it's going to be Trinity Ermacher picks up her first kill. It's 19-16 again. Our timeout's brought to you in part by Kevin McGann in the Fortify Group. You can check out Kevin McGann in the Fortify Group. His new location, 621 South Dewey, Suite B. It's back to serve is Ermacher, received by Ryland. Here, near side attack from, Williams almost falls in. Another point towards the Huskies, 20-16 now as Williams almost got it to squeak in on the near side corner as it's again Ermacher up to serve. She has 2 aces on the day so far and won't need that other ace as it runs into the head, I believe, of Kenna Merrihew. Again, let's get into our stats brought to you by Skiles, Luke Bremer, and White CPAs, where they are your partners for the future. Kayla Williams and Trinity Vac all have aces. Vac has 2. Great save on the side of the Huskies. Williams has 1. 3 aces for Nachtigal. 2 for Ermacher and 2 for Bankston as Beatty skies it out the back on the attack. 21-17 now. Favor of the Huskies as they're closing in on the set 2 victory. As deep to serve as Morgan Calkins. As now in the middle, Beatty light tip, but there is Merrihew to save it. And now on the attack once again, Nayla Merrihew, diving save from Kamensky. As pushed on over by Corey McLean. And here comes Aurora in the middle, and they'll find the kill as it bounces off of Corey McLean's fingertips from Kenna Merrihew, her 5th kill, and now it's 22-17, set number 2 in favor of Aurora. As back to serve once again, Morgan Calkins for the Huskies. Really light serve, let me get back over, diving save from J.C. Burke. It's now Notchtagal will wind up, blocked up front, and both Beatty and Kamensky couldn't get there in time on the attack from Notchtagal. That is now her 4th kill today. 23-17 here in this set. Number 2 is getting it over as Beatty. Bankston. The attack from Calkins near side. Nayla Merrihew can't get in. Here comes North Platte. Beatty lays into one. Oh, great diving save from Reagan Ashby. And Notchtagal roll spikes it on over to Burke. Kamensky now. Ewing will just have to hit it on over. Stay still in bounds as Ashby receives. Here comes Merrihew, blocked up front by Corey McLean. Good defense from the Bulldogs. Blocked once again. And is still staying in the line from the side of North Platte as Beatty will lay into it. Back to Bankston. Great back and forth action once again. As that's going to be flied out the back. Great set for North Platte High School. Keeping it active on the defensive side and then forcing the Huskies to make the mistake. As now it's Trinity Vack who will now sub in to serve for North Platte High School. As Lexi Laintis subs in now, it's 23-18 with Vack up to serve. Again, she's got 2 aces already on today's game. Calkins set towards the near side. It's going to be in between Vack and Burke for a kill on the side of Zane Notchtagal. That's her 5th kill today. And now it's match point for Aurora with Notchtagal deep to serve, 24-18. Notchtagal back to Ryland. Set from Vack. And now, as there's Beatty getting it on over, and good save by Ashby. Bankston will go on the offensive, and diving save from Burke. And now Vack, and just hit it over Corey McLean. Notchtagal and Ashby get the hit in, though. Having to come on over with it is the side of the Huskies, no good. North Platte, how will they respond? McLean sets up for it. Ooh, great save, though, from Calkins. And now here comes the Huskies, skying it out the back once again. Really love what I'm seeing from North Platte High School, even though the points aren't going their way. When they get into an intense back and forth between Aurora, it's actually Aurora that's making more of the mistakes. North Platte normally was the team earlier on in the season that were making the mistakes, but not now, as it's Aurora making the key ones. As light tap saved up by Trinity Vack. Now here comes Belgum, and she gets the point. Izzy Belgum, 3rd kill today. She's looking active on the offensive side, showing off some power. The junior really getting some good action here in these 2 sets. Is another serve from Beatty. Oh, it just barely falls out. And that is how this set will come to an end. 25-20, the victory for the Huskies. They're now 2-0 up right now on North Platte High School. We'll step aside and we'll take a break. We come at set number 3 action right here, FM 98.1, U1410, and of course, video live streaming sponsored by Allo Communications, NorthPlattePost.com.
An Event Center wishes everyone a great school year. Fall can mean weather changes and canceled practices. The DNN offers hourly rentals for all types of sports practices, including turf, courts, batting cages, and equipment usage. Watch Facebook for CYS League information to get your 3rd through 6th grader registered for football, volleyball, basketball, and wrestling for the 2023-2024 season. Call the DNN Event Center to schedule your team's practice times and for more league information.
Your husband is pretty handy to have around. He makes the world's best mac and cheese. He's in the Tickle Monster Hall of Fame. And and he can teach anyone how to throw strikes. But a busted pipe in a basement full of water?
Honey, I think we need a plumber.
Is a little out of his league. That's where a homeowner's policy from Shelter Insurance comes in handy. We'll help get your house back in order and your husband back to what he does best.
Find me, Brent Rogo, at 502 East Francis.
CT Computer Services in North Platte is your one-stop computer shop, offering PC and Mac repair, in-shop, on-site, or remote services available for your home or business. They also offer PC sales and service of major brands like Lenovo and Dell, new and refurbished units in stock, and even custom-built PCs. Prices for every budget starting at less than $300. CT Computer Services at Phillip and Willow in North Platte, or call 534-3628. CT Computer Services, your IT guys.
It's football and volleyball season, and it's time to enjoy it while eating the best pizza and wings at Dave's Place.
Dave's Place is your fall sports headquarters with the biggest games on the TVs, the freshest pizza, and all new drink specials, including, you guessed it, the Whoop Whoop
Dave's Place on East 4th Street in North Platte.
Dine in, carry out, DoorDash, or online at davesplacenp.com. Beginning September 10th, Dave's Place will open Sundays at 11 o'clock. Whoop, whoop.
Great Plains Health Orthopedics in North Platte is ready to serve you with board-certified orthopedic surgeons and a team of medical professionals who specialize in hip, knee, and shoulder joint replacements and revisions, minor to complex hand injuries, sports medicine for both the serious athlete and the weekend warrior, new and innovative operative and non-operative procedures, and work-related injuries. Same-week appointments are available. Call Great Plains Health Orthopedics today.
Your health is our mission. Great Plains Health.
After I drop the kids off, I have to run across town for a meeting, hit the gym during lunch. Jake has soccer tonight, and Emily has gymnastics? Oh, did I turn on the crock pot this morning?
With a never-ending to-do list, it's easy to forget something important, like setting up a life insurance plan with Shelter Insurance. Your local Shelter agent can show you how to create a safety net for your family. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Ask me, Matthew Musselman, about Shelter Life Insurance coverage options.
I'm Jared Remus with Jerry Remus Chevrolet of North Platte. The Bulldogs play here on FM 98.1 and 1410 AM, KOOQ AM, North Platte. We've got the keys to your new car.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to the Doghouse. North Platte High School currently at the moment trailing Aurora 2-0 in terms of sets. They fell in set number 1, 25-21. Then fell in set number 2, 25-20. Our timeout's brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortifying Group. You can check out Kevin McGann and the Fortifying Group. His new location, 621 South Dewey, Sweet Beat. Alongside CT Computer Services, your IT guy since 2005. As well as Premier Toyota. Premier Toyota, just south of I-80 in North Platte. I invite you to stop out and take a test drive here today. Premier Toyota. Let's go places. As Notch Chagall is up to serve. Diving save from Ryan, then easily tipped back down on the side of Kalani Bankston for the first point going the way of Aurora. 1-0 to start set number 3. Bulldogs have been really close in these sets. They kind of, like North Platte Community College, kind of sluggish in the middle part of the set, but come on really strong towards the end. And they're just, again, it just feels like they're just so close to getting over that edge. The attack coming in on the side will barely find its way in from Ayla Merrihew for her second kill. 2-0 in favor of Aurora. Again, the Bulldogs start off good in the first part of the set, kind of fall off in the middle, then finish it out strong, but because they kind of falter in the middle part of the set, kind of becomes an overwhelming challenge or a massive hill to climb, being down some points to come back as that one, great attack from Abby Kamensky, gets her first kill, and that's a point towards North Platte, 2-1, with Izzy Belgum now checking in for J.C. Burke. As we get the substitution, as it's Colby Beatty now serving for the side of North Platte High School, and now we'll have some rotation adjustments. As it's going to be Lexi Lantis now up to serve. Again, after that substitution, making sure the rotations are set appropriately. Because again, North Platte did have a rotation infraction earlier on. That resulted in a point towards the Huskies, so now they made sure they got that set. As now it's Lexi Lantis up to serve, 2-1 lead for the Huskies, almost falling in for an ace as the attack in the middle will find the mark from Nayla Merrihew, her third kill, 3-1 now in favor of Aurora, with Kenna Merrihew now serving her first serves of this entire series. Back to Ryland, set from Lantis, and now there's Beatty. Oh, it will find its mark! Colby Beatty with her now third kill today puts this game to within 1 as Reagan Ashby subs in. As now it's Colby Beatty serving for North Platte. Oh, almost falls! It will fall in for an ace from Colby Beatty. How about the young sophomore getting some really good efforts in, and a beautiful light serve that falls in for an ace. Now received back to Notch DeGaulle, as in the middle, Bankston will find the kill. As Kalani Bankston picks up her third kill, and now it's 4-3 in favor of Aurora as Savannah James checks in, as well as Tammy Merrihew for the Huskies. Again, 2-0 Huskies lead in set totals here in this series against North Platte. James back to Beatty. Set by Lantis. Now tipping it in comes Abby Kamenski. Almost finds the mark. James had to really fly in as that one, the attack from Bankston's going to fall in between Beatty as well as, I believe, Lexi Lantis. And that's now 5-3 in favor of Aurora with James up for her second serve. Savannah James back to Beatty. Now the set from Lantis towards the near side. Belgium lays into it. Oh, and it's going to fly out the mark. Not touched by a Huskies player. It's 6-3 in favor of Aurora. So now Savannah James up for her third serve is going to be saved by the Bulldogs, but they'll just have to get it on over. A sort of free offensive attack now for the Huskies as it's Bankston, and it's going to be flying out the back. Point towards the Dogs now. 2-point lead as here comes Kiela Williams checking in for Grace Ryland. As it's back for Corey McLean to serve for North Platte, trailing by 2, 6-4. As a set from James. Middle Bankston, and she's going to hit it into her own netting. Point towards North Platte. You know, and again, just like I talked about, really good start to the set, so they'll keep it close, sometimes have the lead, and have a real sluggish spot in the middle before they'll be able to turn it on towards the end. But that sluggish start in the middle kind of cost them the points needed. As now here comes North Platte's Belgium off balance, gets it over as Bankston, oh, diving save! Oh, won't make the mark as Corey McLean with a great effort, as well as Lexi Lantis to keep it alive, but they just barely couldn't. 7-5 now. The lead for Aurora here in set number 3. Bulldogs fell in set number 1, 25-21, and then 25-20. Set 2, Bankston with the serve. Ooh, man, good heavens. Not a clean look for the Bulldogs offensively, and they won't be able to get on over, and now that's a point towards Aurora. 8-5 here in this game number 3. As Bankston with her second serve on the way. Back it goes to Ryland. Belgium with the save, and it's going to fall in for an ace on the side of Bankston, her third. 9-5 now, the lead for the Huskies here in set number 3. Back to Kamenski, and that's now the second straight ace for Kalani Bankston, as that falls awkwardly off of Kamenski on the serve. As now a defensive rotation on the side of Platte High School. Back to Beatty, Williams, and now Belgium just has to hit it on over. Pretty light offensive attack there. How will the Huskies respond? In the middle, it will fall in for a point. That will go the way of Taney Merrihew, her now 5th kill today as it bounces off of Callie McLean's arm. She was there, just had to reach out a little bit and bounced off, and now it's 11-5. Bankston's light serve will fall in for an ace as it bounces just in front of Beatty. That's now the 5th ace today for Kalani Bankston. 12-5 now here in set number 3. It's all coming apart for the Bulldogs. Back it goes to McLean. Set. And not a good set from Kamensky. Another point towards the Huskies, 13-5. As Kamensky went for the set, and a timeout's going to be called on the side of North Platte High School, trailing 13-5 here in set number 3. We'll also step aside and take a break. We come back. We'll have more action here. FM 98.1, AM 1410, and video live streaming sponsored by Allo Communications, NorthPlattePost.com.
I have to run across town for a meeting, hit the gym during lunch. Jake has soccer tonight, and Emily has gymnastics? Oh, did I turn on the crock pot this morning?
With a never-ending to-do list, it's easy to forget something important, like setting up a life insurance plan with Shelter Insurance. Your local Shelter agent can show you how to create a safety net for your family. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Find me, Brent Rogo, at 502 East Francis.
The DNN Event Center wishes everyone a great school year. Fall can mean weather changes and canceled practices. The DNN offers hourly rentals for all types of sports practices, including turf, courts, batting cages, and equipment usage. Watch Facebook for CYS League information to get your 3rd through 6th grader registered for football, volleyball, basketball, and wrestling for the 2023-2024 season. Call the DNN Event Center to schedule your team's practice times and for more league information.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to the Doghouse. North Platte currently trailing 13-5 before a net infraction now gives the Bulldogs a point. They trail by 7, 13-6. Our timeout's brought to you in part by Kevin McGann in the Fortifying Group. You can check out Kevin McGann in the Fortifying Group. His new location, 621 South Dewey, Suite B, as well as Allo Communications. Allo has packages let you experience fast, reliable fiber internet, fiber TV, and fiber phone online at allofiber.com. Belgium with the attack. Oh, good save by Reagan Ashby. As now here come the Huskies. Great save on the side by Corey McLean. Will get back over it, though, to the side of Aurora. And the middle attack from Nachtigal will find the mark in the far corner as Corey McLean tried to get there, just couldn't do it. That's now 6 kills for Danae Nachtigal. Is back to serve Trinity Ermacher. As checking in comes Savannah James for Aurora. 14-6 here, set number 3. Bulldogs falling behind 2-0 in terms of set totals. 25-21, 25-20. Good out there when she gives a clean opportunity as J.C. Burke now looks to rotate in for Izzy Belgium. So Belgium will sub out, and now here comes J.C. Burke up to serve again, trailing by 7, 14-7. Here in this set number 3, and I say that as Burke serves it right into the netting. Now it's 15-7 off the service error as checking in comes Morgan Calkins and Nayla Merrihew as it'll be Calkins deep to serve for Aurora. There's Calkins. Back it goes to the side of the Bulldogs as Beatty once again will find another kill. That's 5 kills for Colby Beatty and an ace to her name. Having herself quite a strong game today. Yes, has had a couple of defensive mistakes in terms of her placement and technique, but 5 kills and an ace I think is a strong line for the young sophomore. As now here come the Huskies. Not a good look offensively as they'll get over, and now will North Platte respond. As they'll say a line infraction on the side of Kamensky. Now it's a point toward the Huskies, 16-8 as Williams checks out and Ryland subs in, and 8-point lead as it's Danae Nachtigal deep to serve for the Huskies. That's going to bounce a little awkwardly off of Ryland, but Bulldogs will be able to get on over with Corey McLean, and now here comes Aurora. Calkin, near side tip, and it'll fall in for a point. As it's Nayla Merrihew with her 4th kill. It's now 17-8 as out comes Ryland. Back in comes Williams as it's Nachtigal once again serving deep, 17-8. Back to Williams. And falling into the void of the North Platte defense. Now it's 18-8 on the ace from Danae Nachtigal. It's her 4th ace today. It's Nachtigal. Lets it fly back to Williams. Now Kamensky. And get it on over Lexi Lantis. Here comes Aurora. Set towards the near side. Merrihew. diving save, and it gets on over from J.C. Burke. Now, Bankston on the far side, tipped up front, and it'll fall in between both Williams and Burke for a point from Kalani Bankston, her 5th kill today, and it's 19-8 now. An 11-point lead for the Huskies here in set number 3. Once again, it's Nachtigal that has gotten the runs in on the service side for the Huskies. Great attack from Lantis, but better save from Reagan Ashby as they'll be able to get it on over the Huskies will, but how will North Platte respond? Beatty over to Ashby, and then almost pushed back down by North Platte. Bankston gets it over, tipped up front by Lantis. Kamensky, and now Beatty. Oh, another good save by Ashby, so great back and forth. And then there's Bankston on the light attack, saved by Kamensky. Beatty again. Oh, and it'll just barely fly out. 20-8 now in favor of the Huskies here in set number 3. Good back and forth action though on that possession. Good defense and good quick offense from North Platte High. So again, still trailed by 2 sets. 2-0. Back to Williams. Now Kamensky with the set and tipping it in. Corey McLean. Ashby, another good save. To the near side. Merrihew sneaks it in between Beatty as well as Lantis. For Nayla Merrihew, her 5th kill. It's 21-8 now here in set number 3. As Nachtigal yet again going on a run. She had a strong run in set number 1 towards the end. And here in set number 2 having the same thing. Oh, good save on the side by Culkin. And it'll fall in for a point from Bankston. Great save by Morgan Culkin, and Bankston finishes on off. Williams went for the diving save and almost got it. Didn't get there in time as it's Nachtigal once again serving. 22-8. Back it goes. Good save by Lantis. Set in the middle. Beatty. Oh, good block up front by Kenna Merrihew as Bankston just gets it on over. And now Kamensky. Beatty on the attack. Just skies it out. That's a point toward the Huskies. 23-8 as looks like Aurora will be cruising on to their 2nd win in a row as the Bulldogs will now fall to their now a 10-game losing streak unless they can bring some magic here in these last couple possessions. Back to Williams. Kamensky with the set. Lantis lays into one, and she finds it. Lexi Lantis now. Her 2nd, oops, that's the wrong point. 2nd kill today. It's 23-9 now with Lantis back to serve. For North Platte High School, 23-9, the sophomore. Now serving. Quite a hole the North Platte Bulldogs have to get out of here in this 3rd set if they want to get a chance to come back. 23-9, Lantis back to Ashby. Set once again to Bankston in the middle. And she skies that one right out the back. 23-10, 13-point lead. You know, it's all about putting one foot in front of the other when it comes to getting some comebacks in. If you try to make too many big steps, of course, it won't work too well, but one foot in front of the other. Lantis back to Ashby. Culkin really had a run for it as Bankston lightly taps it. Great diving save on the side of North Platte High School. And that was Colby Beatty as they'll just fall in between Lantis and Williams for a kill on the side of Nayla Merrihew. That's 6 kills, and now it's match point and set point for the side of Aurora and Kenna Merrihew. Now up to serve, 24-10. Merrihew's serve gets back to Kamensky. Lantis, middle attack from McLean. Back to Kenna Merrihew. Now to the middle, Nayla Merrihew. Saved by North Platte, tip back over, but they'll be tipped right back over on the side of Kamensky and the Dogs. As now, Merrihew again, saved by Kamensky. They'll just have to get it on over. Beatty taps it. Oh, great save by Calkins. Ermacher, and now Bankston lays into one. Saved, diving save, and it unfortunately won't get over, and that's how this game will come to an end. As North Platte High School falls in this set number 3, 25-10, and unfortunately gets swept by Aurora and the Huskies 3-0 to now fall on a 10-game losing streak. Aurora now on a 2-game winning streak. North Platte High School, I think overall, while they, again, didn't get the result they were looking through, have been making great strides in terms of how their performances have been compared to the start of this season. You know, we talk about how this team came in to start this year very, very young and relatively inexperienced squad in terms of senior varsity level experience. And it was all about trying to erase the old habits that had, been put in place that they've kind of, I wouldn't say been taught, but have become accustomed to. And it's really been all about how can they get away from that. And so far, they're still trying to find ways to get out of that experience, but they've been getting closer and closer. We'll step aside and take a break. We come back. We will have Quick Stop post-game show coverage right here, FM 98.1, AM 1410, a video live streaming sponsored by Allo Communications, NorthPlattePost.com.
New career? Larry's Glass in North Platte may just have the position for you as they have an opening for a glazer. What does this glass glazer do? Installs glass in commercial and residential areas, and you'll be installing windows, doors, showers, mirrors, and so much more dealing with glass. If you've been or had carpenter experience in the past, this position may be just the fit for you. And even if you haven't and you have a certain skill set, Larry's Glass will train. Stop into Larry's Glass on West 5th Street today to apply.
Attention Toyota lovers. Are you in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle or need top-notch service? Premier Toyota's got you covered. Their knowledgeable and friendly staff will help you find the perfect ride to fit your lifestyle and budget. Plus, their state-of-the-art service center is staffed with expert technicians who will keep your vehicle running like new. Visit Premier Toyota today and experience the best selection, service, and prices around. You won't be disappointed. Toyota, let's go places.
Sandhills State Bank is a bank for Sandhillers. Families, entrepreneurs, teachers, nonprofits, farmers, nurses, contractors, ranchers, stylists, artists, retailers, professionals, outfitters, restaurateurs, mechanics. It takes all of us to make the Sandhills prosper, and Sandhills State Bank is here to help. Open an account today at sandhillstate.com/open or visit one of our 10 locations across the Sandhills to start growing the Sandhills together. Sandhills State Bank, member FDIC.
Due to COVID, Larry's RV went 16 months with few new RVs to sell. Then, fall of 2022, their manufacturers loaded them up all at once with all 2022 models. And they all need to move ASAP. So Larry's RV in North Platte is offering steeply reduced prices on all of the new Rockwood, Sunray, Bullet, and Milestone RVs. Now's the time to come look and save big on your next RV at Larry's RV in North Platte. And remember, with approved credit, budgeting in your new RV is even easier. Price reduction going on now at Larry's RV in North Platte.
Get the results you need with Red Willow Chemical. Whether you're looking for generic or name brand chemicals and fertilizer, they got you covered. And with their bulk options and delivery and aerial application services, you can save time and get the job done right. Their experienced staff is here to help you tailor a plan that fits your specific needs so you can trust them to deliver. Don't wait. Visit Red Willow Chemical today and see the difference quality products and personalized service can make. Contact them now.
Growing relationships one crop at a time. Red Willow Chemical.
CT Computer Services in North Platte is your one-stop computer shop, offering PC and Mac repair, in-shop, on-site, or remote services available for your home or business. They also offer PC sales and service of major brands like Lenovo and Dell, new and refurbished units in stock, and even custom-built PCs. Prices for every budget starting at less than $300. CT Computer Services at Phillip and Willow in North Platte, or call 534-3628. CT Computer Services, your IT guys.
PuroClean of North Platte delivers fast water, mold, and fire damage restoration services to the North Platte area. PuroClean knows how challenging those times can be to you and to your family. Their Nebraska-based experts have a winning, reliable combination of training and equipment partnerships. Local, fast service in the North Platte area. Their average on-site time is 60 minutes, and they'll coordinate with your local insurance provider. Give PuroClean a call now at 1-800-775-7876 and schedule a visit from a member of the team at PuroClean in North Platte.
After I drop the kids off, I have to run across town for a meeting, hit the gym during lunch. Jake has soccer tonight, and Emily has gymnastics? Oh, did I turn on the crock pot this morning?
With a never-ending to-do list, it's easy to forget something important, like setting up a life insurance plan with Shelter Insurance. Your local Shelter agent can show you how to create a safety net for your family. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
See me, Pete Volz, at 501 South Jeffers for a free insurance review.
Larry's Glass is better known and has over 40 years of experience in glass replacement and installation. Whether you need a new window for your home, storefront, or vehicle, they have the expertise to get the job done. Larry's team of skilled professionals use the highest quality materials and techniques to ensure your satisfaction. Larry's takes pride in delivering outstanding service with affordable pricing and are on the Better Business Bureau Honor Roll. Trust Larry's Glass to take care of your glass needs, and you'll appreciate the difference that over 40 years of experience can make.
Taylor is not great at making decisions,
Please do not ever ask me to pick what to watch on Netflix.
which is why she likes Runza.
Oh yeah, I like my golden hot crinkle fries, I like my homemade onion rings, and frings, which is when you get both together.
No tough decisions there. Now, do you dip them in ketchup or our homemade ranch?
How could you do this to me?
Sorry. Come get our famous fries, onion rings, or both today. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
I'm Jared Remus with Jerry Remus Chevrolet of North Platte. The Bulldogs play here on FM 98.1 and 1410 AM KOOQ AM North Platte. We've got the keys to your new car.
It's the Quick Stop post-game wrap-up. Quick Stop never closes, with 24 locations open 24 hours a day.
Welcome back here to the Doghouse. Bulldogs unfortunately fall in 3 straight sets to Aurora and the Huskies 25-21, 25-20, and 25-10 in this series. They are now on a 10-game losing streak. Aurora now on a 2-game losing streak. I want to wish a happy birthday, though, to Addison Ewing. It's her birthday today, so happy birthday to her. I just noticed that and wanted to make sure, but yes, big happy birthday to Addison Ewing. As head coach Shelly Byrne will be hopefully coming up soon. And really, again, you look at it's tough because if you're just a casual viewer and you see, oh, they lost 3-0, it must have been a bad game. This was one of, I think, another great step towards North Platte. It felt like the offense really was picking up a lot of good tempo. They were starting to really find some good rhythm. Defensively up front was really nice. A couple of missteps every now and then is what happened. But I think really overall, this game, I think you can be proud of. Yeah, the third set might be a tough pill to swallow if you're a North Platte fan. But I think if you're going to take everything in the totality of things, I took a lot of good positive things away from this North Platte High School squad. Again, even though I haven't specifically, been to a lot of the recent games, so I haven't been able to see the evolution step by step. Comparing North Platte High School this week to North Platte High School of a couple of weeks ago when I was last here, really love what I've been seeing from the Bulldogs. Of course, we talked with head coach Shelly Byrne last time about, how the offense needed to pick up the tempo a little bit, and I believe they were able to, and I thought they executed offensively on that up-tempo much better than they did last time I saw them. And I think that's only just encouraging as things keep going along for North Platte High School as, we're getting closer and closer to district play. Everything is just, I know it's coming at a rapid pace. I'm shocked and scared too. I am like, wow, because of course against softball districts is next week, and then high school volleyball districts is kind of, a couple weeks after that. So we are just right around the corner before we get into district play. But I think the Bulldogs are really going on an upward trend in the right direction. And I believe at the same time, it just, from going from the start of this season to how this team is played now, there's such a big evolution. Of course, there's a new coaching style, a lot of, and for what Coach Shelly Byrne and I talked about in the early season play for North Platte High School, it's trying to learn how to play constructively as a unit, not play individually. And I think that's kind of how the latter seasons have gone for North Platte High School, is they haven't really been able to, Coach Byrne, no. Come back, Coach Byrne. I guess you have somewhere to go. So, we're able to talk with head coach Shelly Byrne today, but really it just feels like this Bulldog squad is taking really good strides in the right direction as the season is closing out. And yes, the record may not reflect those good strides, but if you come here in person or if you watch on our video stream, again, sponsored by Allo Communications, again, NorthPlattePost.com, if you're able to look at those games, you can really tell that this team is taking leaps and bounds strides in terms of their progression from season start to maybe season end, and it's only going to bring exciting news for how the future of this season is going to go for North Platte High School. As we're drawing ever so near to the conclusion of district softball. I actually got to see head coach Janelle Higgins with North Platte Community College come out and say hi to some of the players that I also saw her and said hi as well. She, the softball season got a little bit underway for some fall ball for the community college, getting some scrimmages in. And then, of course, here she got to come and say hi. But I think overall, yes, the loss, on the record doesn't look good. You now lost 10 in a row. If you're one of those record nuts that just love to look at it and go, well, man, terrible, it doesn't look that good. But again, you come to the game, you watch the live stream, you see how the team is now interacting between each other and the things they're doing. It looks so much better than it did at the beginning of the season. I'm only more, not only just excited, but proud of how this team has really evolved under head coach Shelly Byrne. And again, this is year number 1. You talk about it's, with the way how young this team is, it's almost like a professional sporting franchise, because it's like you get year 1 in to set the systems up and then really get people started getting taught the way that head coach Shelly Byrne wants it to be taught, and then we can move into year 2 and 3 to see how the teams evolve. And I just think it's only going to go up and up from here for this Bulldog squad, because if they look, I think as good as they are now, without picking up the victories, they're only just a few steps away from picking up victories and things really starting to turn around for this squad. How we jump into some game stats brought to you in part by Skiles, Loop, Bremer, and White CPAs, where they are your partners for the future. On the side of Aurora and the Huskies, we'll start with Trinity Ermacher, 1 kill and 2 aces for her. Danae Nachtigal had 6 kills alongside 4 aces. Tani Maryhugh had 5 kills. And then Kalani Bankston with 6 kills and 5 aces for her. Very strong performance from Bankston. Nayla Maryhugh had 6 kills, with Kenna Maryhugh having 5 for the side of Aurora. Then on the side of North Platte High School, Lexi Lantis with 2 kills, 1 for Abby Kamensky, 2 for Kiela Williams with 1 ace. Trinity Vac had 2 aces, Corey McLean with 1 kill, Izzy Belgium with 2 kills, Addison Ewing with 1 kill. And then how about Colby Beatty, the sophomore coming from the varsity, the JV squad, comes up and she gets 5 kills and 1 ace as well. And those are our stats brought to you by Skiles, Loop, Bremer, and White CPAs. Our final box score here tonight is a 3-0 sweep for the Huskies over North Platte High School, 25-21, 25-20, and 25-10. Bulldogs now fall on a 10-game losing streak. Huskies now on a 2-game winning streak. They're now 3-19. Bulldogs 3-16. I will see you all tomorrow in Omaha as the Bulldogs will be taking on Omaha Westside, looking to play spoiler once again. After taking down Omaha Westside last year, can they do it again? I'll see you all tomorrow with our quick stop pregame beginning at 6:30 and our kickoff beginning at 7 o'clock live on FM 98.1 AM 1410 and video live streaming sponsored by Al Communications, NorthPlattePost.com. Excuse me, I died there for a second. I will see you all tomorrow.